Good evening to all present. Now, in the last session, this session is all about goal setting. And the last session, we have discussed about personal goals. Like if we talk about personal goals, what are the different types of personal goals we have? The goal can be related to career, related to your higher education, be related to your financial stability, your relationship goals. These all are the goals which comes under the personal goals. But now people have different business goals also. The goals can be of different ways and it can be related specifically to your business. So what are the different types of business goals? We are going to study about those goals today. And after finishing the 7 different types of business goal, I'll again give you a quick briefing about the personal goals. Let's start with the first business goal. Long-term goals. As the word says, long-term, this means the goals which are for the longer duration, like it can be for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. So these are the long-term business goals. Now, a long-term goal represents the big picture or overall direction of your team, company, or project. Just understand it again. The long-term goal represents the big picture of overall direction of your company, team, or project. So it is giving you, it is showing you the overall direction of your team, the overall work which your team is going to do. So it is a bigger picture. So we can say this is the ultimate, like if a company has been established, you have opened a company. So for that, long-term goal can be to achieve new heights, to gain this profit. So which they are going to achieve over years. They're not going to achieve in next 6 months or in 1 year. No, over the period of time, they are going to achieve that long-term goal. So one of the long-term goal which you can say can be the goal to open the franchisee. That can be one of your long-term goal that you want to open your franchisee. So this is long-term goal. Now for that long-term goal, you have to divide that goal into different parts. Why? Because all of in one go, you cannot achieve that complete goal. You need to divide it into different parts. That makes it the different small short-term goals will combine together and help you to achieve that long-term goal. Second, these goals stretch out over an extended time period, potentially months or even years down the road. So they are not achieved in 1 day, 2 days, in just few months. It can stretch down to over a period of 6, 7, 8 months, or it can even stretch down for years. It can be for 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, and so on. So example of one long-term goal can be Make Ace company. This is a Make Ace company. They want to make this Ace company as the market leader in business software. That is their long-term goal. Now, in this goal, what they want to do, they will be working on achieving good software, developing good software, hiring good and strong teams. So these all things they'll be focusing on so that they can achieve their long-term goal of making Ace company as the market leader. Next, this is the short-term goal. Now, short-term goal, what are the short-term goals? You know, we can even make some separate short-term goals, or we can divide our long-term goals into different small short-term goals. So we can measure how much we have achieved till now. For measuring that thing, these short-term goals play a very important role. Now, short-term objectives are how you break out a long-term goal into more sizable bit. You are making your long-term goal divided into small part, into more sizable bits, which are easy for you to understand, which are easy for you to achieve, and this will show you how close you have reached to achieve your long-term goals. Long-term goal is the bigger picture. To achieve that bigger picture, we need to achieve those small pictures, and finally, when we merge them together, we'll achieve the bigger picture. For example, a company who want to be the market leader in baby products. Let's take the example of Himalaya. Himalaya just want to be the market leader of baby product. Himalaya wants targets that in next 3 years, every single person, they want to target, that is their target, that every person should use their baby product. Now, how you can achieve that goal? That is a long-term goal, right? How you can achieve? So you can achieve it by making short-term goals. Like first, you will focus on your quality. You're not going to compromise on your quality. You're going to give them the best quality. Second, to capture the market. As we know, the competition is increasing day by day in all the fields. To capture the market, you can come up with some membership cards. You can come up with free sampling of your products. You can come up with giving gifts, special discounts, bulk discounts. You can come up with these things so that people are attracted towards your product. And first point, what we say? Quality. Now you have maintained the quality. Now when you are calling the people to use your product, and they will be satisfied with your product, they will definitely come to you. So this is your first short-term goal, that you want to distribute. You want to bring more employees. Okay. Second, you'll be taking the regular feedback, like what type of product they more prefer. Are the products working good for the children? So they'll work on customer satisfaction. They'll be taking feedback. That is the second short-term goal, to satisfy the customers. Now, when both these short-term goals are achieved, third, checking on your financials and checking on your capacity, that how much production you can do. So your next step will be to arrange the finance, to establish one more unit if required, to meet the need of the market. Because now what you are doing, you are generating the need in the market. Now, when you are generating the need in the market, you should be in a stage to fulfill, to satisfy that need, right? For example, the demand is being increased by almost 50%, but you don't have resources to satisfy. People are not going to wait, right? 100 people need the product right now. They are not going to wait for another 1 month to get that product in the market. What they will do? They'll search for new product. So your entire resources, your entire efforts of attracting the employees will go in vain. So make sure you make these short-term goals, and when you will achieve all these short-term goals, customer satisfaction, attracting the employees with your marketing strategies, being ready with the finance which will be required for production, ready with the additional production unit, or being ready with being ready with the plan of meeting the demand in the market. So if you will achieve all these 4 things, then yes, you can see reaching your long-term goal, where you can say majority of the customers, majority of the people are coming to us and they are liking our Himalaya product brand. That is how you divide your long-term goals into very small short-term goals. They are clearly defined and easy to measure or evaluate over a set period of time, such as a month or a quarter. Now, short-term goals means which we can measure in some short duration, like within a month, within a year, within a week, within few days, or in a quarter. So that can be measured, and that will help you to know where exactly you have reached now in achieving your long-term goals. Example, Improve customer satisfaction. The first example says you should work on improving the customer satisfaction. Now it is related to the first example. What did I tell you? Is company want to be the market leader in software products, right? So in that, what they have focused? They have focused on improving the customer satisfaction. That is one of the short-term goal they have set. And second short-term goal they have set is build new business software product. So they will be making new business software products to focus and get more of the clients from the market. So that is how they have set their short-term goal to achieve their long-term goal. Next, performance-based goal. The third type of goal in business goal, that is performance-based goal. Now, what is performance-based goal? As the name suggests, we can see that it is related to the performance of the individual or performance of the organization, performance of the team. It's related to performance, the outcome. So performance-based goals are short-term objectives set for specific duties and tasks. They are the short-term objectives, short-term goals which are being set for some specific objectives, some specific duties and tasks which they have to accomplish. So basically, to check the performance by checking how much they have done, what was the efficiency, what was the result. On that basis, they check the performance and they say that yes, it was a performance-based goal. Like in this specific role, for example, you are being asked to make a presentation. For that specific presentation, how good you perform? What was your performance? Was it up to mark? Was it average, below average, above average? So there you measure the performance and you say it to be a performance-based goal. They are also clearly defined and easy to measure or evaluate. They are clearly defined, everything is made clear, and they can be understood and measured very clearly. These can also be used to measure employees' performance. They can use these goals to measure the performance of the employees. Examples: improve customer satisfaction for existing product by 10% in Q1. Now, how they have evaluated the performance goals, how they're going to check that? If they will see that, yes, the customer satisfaction has improved in Q1 by 10%, 12%, 15%. So that is how they're checking the performance. Increase share of voice in the area of business software by 25% by marketing campaigning. So we have used marketing campaigning. So that marketing campaigning, which we have used as a performance-based goal to increase the performance, has shown great result. It has shown that it has been increased in the market by 25%. The share of voice is increased by 25%. That is how you are checking the performance-based goals. Using performance-based goal, you are measuring the performance. Quantitative goals. What is quantitative goals? They are evaluated based on numbers and statistics. They are not evaluated on basis of any kind of assumption, but what are the facts, figures, numbers, statistics which are shown to them, which are in front of them. On basis of that, they are being evaluated. Like if your team freshly launched web page is receiving the projected number of hits per page, that is the quantitative. So what quantity they have checked? That okay, you have recently launched a web page, and on that web page you are receiving a good hit, you are receiving a good like on that page. That is how you are measuring the quantitative goal. Example of quantitative goal can be our newly redesigned business software website has increased user interaction on the page by 30%. So we see that yes, the interaction on our software has increased by 30%. So that is the quantitative goal which you have set and you have achieved that. Outcome oriented, by checking the outcome. So outcome is the result of you are aiming for. So on basis of performance, you will see that what was the outcome, what we have got, what are the results in our hand. That is outcome oriented goal. For example, the just taking the previous example that a marketing campaigning was done, and what was the result? What was the outcome? Whether that marketing campaigning has given us increased number of customers, or whether our product demand has increased in the market, has our sales gone up. So these all are the outcomes. If yes, then yes, outcome oriented goals are achieved. Outcome you see for the work done comes under outcome oriented goal. So outcome of the work, like you were doing something, for example, you were preparing the marketing strategy. You're working on marketing strategy from past 1 year, and then you have put that marketing strategy to market your product. Now, what is the outcome? What have you achieved? Customer satisfaction, the increased demand of our product, increased sale of our product. People are liking our product, likes and reviews about our product, positive feedback about our product. Now, if you these things have achieved, that is known as outcome oriented goal. This is the outcome of the work which you have done. Example of an outcome oriented goal is launch a new website by the end of the first quarter. So your outcome says that yes, I'll be launching by first quarter, this website will be in the market. Same in marketing strategy, what was the outcome oriented goal? Increase customer satisfaction, then increasing the sale. This was the outcome which we wanted. Now here what we want, what should be the outcome? That is by the end of first quarter, we want you to launch the website. Process oriented goal. Process refers to processes that will lead to the desired outcome if you follow them repeatedly. If you're following a process that will give you the desired outcome, and that is the process oriented goal. So for the process, we make some goal. We make a goal so that by doing that, we reach the outcome, or we come up with some outcome. So that refers to as process oriented goal. Like process refers to process that will lead to desired outcome if you follow them repeatedly. Process goals are more immediate and tangible, and they keep you moving forward towards your outcome goal. These process goals are required to achieve these outcome goals. Now, for getting some outcome, there need to be some process, some process they will be following. Right? They cannot receive the outcome without doing anything. Right? So they might be following some process, and that comes under process oriented goal. So when you want to achieve your outcome oriented goal, you have to follow a process, and the process which is being made is known as process oriented goal. For example, hold weekly stand up with the website redesign team to catch up on the task in progress. Now, what was the outcome here? Launching a new website. Now, for this, what process we are following? That every week we are going to keep a stand up where we will check the progress of the task done. Now, how much work they have done, what's the progress, where we have reached, how much more time it is going to take for the development stage. So that is process related outcome. So process oriented goal is made to achieve your outcome oriented goal. Outcome oriented goal is dependent upon your process oriented goal. Now with this, we have finished the different types of goals, but yes, we will quickly have a quick glance up on the different types of personal goals also. Now, what were the different types of personal goals which we discussed in the last session? That was your career goals. We all are focused about career. We all want to make our career. So there are some goals you set in your mind. like you want to get promotion, you want to improve job performance, you want to learn new skill, you want to get some additional degree, you want to master your knowledge, you want to improve your communication, you want to improve your leadership skills, you want to build your leadership skills, you are just waiting, working to get some specific reward, specific award, or you want to start your own business. So these are the career oriented goals which you have in your mind. And for this, you set your goals. This is the personal goal. This is not the business goal. It has nothing to do with the business. This is your personal choice, your personal goal, that what you're going to do. So here it can be you want to work for others, you want to work for yourself. Now you want to work for others when you have set uh, going into the service. Now in service, what all you want? What will be your focus? Promotion, rewards, recognition, upgradation of knowledge, trainings, improved communication, your skills, leadership skills. Or if you go for business, when you're going to start your business, how you're going to start your business, that is your goal. Next comes is financial goals. Financial goals means it's common that we all want to make money. We all want to plan how to do that. We all plan that how we are going to make money, how we are going to plan out for the money. So these all things are very important, right? So for all these things, what we have to do, we have to set financial goals. Like to reach financial goals, you need to set a budget. You have to decide that this is my salary and how much percentage I'm going to put it in my saving account, how much amount I'm going to put it in my expenses, what is going to be my budget for the year, for the month, how much expense I'm going to do, how much I'm going to save. So all these things you have to prepare a budget. So your financial goals basically includes buying a home, paying off your loans, if you have taken any kind of educational loan, house loan, car loan. So your goal will be to pay off those loans, afford any large purchase. If you want to buy something large, like you want to buy a car, you want to buy a land, you want to buy a property, you want to invest into some kind of business. So these are the large purchases which need large fund. So you have to prepare for that. Fund for emergency. There are some emergencies which doesn't knock your door, they simply enter, like your medical emergencies, any of the sudden emergencies which can happen in the family also. So you need to have some reserve funds for meeting those emergencies. Then build a nest of savings, stock, bonds, income. So when you retire at the age of 50, you have enough amount, enough financial support from yourself that you are not dependent on any other person. You have reserve funds for yourself, for your better future, for your old age, for your child's education, for their expenses. For all those things, you have kept some reserve funds. That is going to be your financial goal. Personal development goals. Now, what are your personal development goals? You want to develop yourself. In what way you are going to develop? In what way you are going to develop yourself? Yes, you need to tell how you are going to develop yourself. You can develop yourself by learning some new skills, by learning new language, by learning new hobby, by making some additional things in your day-to-day schedule, like going for daily walk. So all these things are your personal development. You will be developing yourself. So personal development goals can include learn foreign language, write a book, learn new skills, read more books, find a mentor, improve body language, confidence, monitoring your routine. So all these things comes under your personal development goals. Spiritual goals. Spiritual goals means you are like bit religious. What are your religious goals? Like every month we have a special prayer, so I'm going to be part of that. Every day I'm going to go to my temple, I'm going to pray. So whatever religion, from whichever religion you belong, you have different things which are being followed. So what you are going to do, like you will be volunteering into some religious activity, you'll be going to church, temple, gurudwara, mosque, anywhere. You'll be going over there regularly for praying. You want to become a church leader, you want to become you want to meditate daily, you want to go for a walk to keep yourself healthy, you want to you want to donate some money for the betterment of the society, or you want to join some social group which is working for the society. So these all comes under the spiritual goal. So you can have spiritual goal also. When we are setting the goals, we can set many different goals and we can achieve them also. For example, your one goal is spiritual goal. So in morning, you can fulfill that. Your one goal is career goal. You can spare 3 hours where you're focusing on your career. Your one goal can be taking good care of your health. So you're sparing time to take care of your health. A goal can include developing your personality. So sometimes. So in one single day, you can work on many different goals, but that should not clash with each other. Okay, for example, you cannot work on two different goals like service and business oriented goal. Those two goals, you cannot work on them together. You cannot focus on two different long term goals simultaneously, which are not related to each other, which are entirely different from each other. You cannot work on them. You cannot work on two different short term goals which require different skill set, which require different knowledge, right? So they should be related with each other and the goals should be such which you can work on together. So these are the spiritual goals. Next comes is educational goal. Educational, do you think that educational goal is important? Now, educational goal will be dependent upon what career or personal development you choose. Like if you want to choose your career as uh, in IT, you'll have to pursue your career in BTech, in getting BCA, BTech, where you will get that IT knowledge, right? If you want to pursue your career in commerce field, like as a accountant, as a legal advisor. So for that, you will have to pursue, you will have to opt your career as company secretary, chartered accountant, that you have to do. So these educational goals are crossovers, like they are crossover with each other. So they can be crossover with personal development and career. Both the goals you can achieve together. Mostly your educational goals after college will deal with specific things you need for your education, job or future job or career perspective. On basis of that, what you want to do in your future, what you want to achieve in your future, on that basis, you will set your educational goal. Relationship goals. So what are the relationship goals? Having work-life balance, less stress, giving more time, being free for more time, having time for yourself, and having time for family, increasing family time, going out for a family, dedicating alone time with your child, your spouse, or any other thing. So this is your personal, your very personal, relationship goal where you want to be surrounded with people, you want to spend time with people, you want to give time to them. That comes under relationship goal. And the last goal is physical and health goal. Very important. If you're not healthy, you're not wealthy. Health is wealth, right? So you need to take care of your good health. Now health goal can be, I'm going to eat healthy food, I'm going to avoid unhealthy food, I'm going to avoid junk food, I'm going to stay fit and active, I'll do regular exercise, I'll go out for walk, I'll do jogging, I'll walk at least for 5 kilometers every day. I'm going to do some exercises which is going to improve my immune system. and have the I'll try to get some energy, extra energy, with which it will be easy for me to do the work. So these are your physical and health related goals. Now with this, we have completed all the different types of goal which a person can set. That can be your personal goal as well as your professional goals. Now, if you have any doubt related to your personal or professional goal, please ask. Any doubts? No. Okay, if you don't have any doubts, then we are going to discuss about new thing will be this. With this, we have finished module 1 of goal setting. Now we are going to start with the module 2, that is goal setting. Now, till here we were discussing about goals, different types of goals, what are goals, why they are important, what is the characteristics, what's the purpose of setting goal, what is the process of setting goal. But now we are going to discuss about goal setting. What is goal setting? What is goal setting? Goal setting is a process of identifying something that you want to accomplish and establishing measurable goals in time frame. Now you are setting something, you are identifying something what you want to accomplish, and you are establishing that goal, that as a measurable goal, and giving it a time frame that yes, within this time I'm going to achieve that. So first you have to identify what you want from your life, what you want to achieve, what you want to accomplish. First you have to identify that thing. So now if I ask you today what you want to achieve in your life, what you want from your life, if you are living life, there might be some reason, there might be something which we want, your personal goals, your business goals, your professional goals, but something which you want. So you might say that, yes, I want power, I want position, I want luxury. That is what I want to accomplish. Now for that, what are the measurable goals you are going to set? Measurable goals can be, my goal is to get a job in a reputed company. Then my goal is to work hard and to develop myself with the skills which is going to pay me more. That is my goal, and it is measurable also. I have set the goal. Now by when I'm going to do that. So time frame can be in next 6 months I'm going to get the job, I'll give my best, or next 6 months I'm going to prepare for my job, then in next another 6 months I'll give the interview and I'll get hired. That is how you're given the timeline and you have set the measurable goal. When you set the measurable goal, that is known as goal setting. Goal setting is a purposeful and explicit process that starts with identifying a new objective, skill, project you want to achieve. It is a process that starts with identifying the needs, the objectives, the skills, the project you want to achieve in your life. Now, when you set those things, when you have that process, that means, yes, you are setting a goal for yourself in your life. Setting goals keep you moving, increase your happiness, and significantly benefit your organization. Now, goal setting is something which pushes you, which just pulls you towards itself to bring your efficiency, to show your productivity. So when you set goals, it is going to give a direction to your life. We all are living life, but why? Are we living a meaningful life? And if you say yes, if any person you come across and say that, yes, I'm living a meaningful life, that means you are simply living a life where you have set the goals. And that's why you give meaning to your life. Goal setting is something which gives meaning to your life. It is going to increase your happiness, your inner happiness. It is going to benefit your organization because you are going to give your best efforts to get that work done. So setting goals keep you moving, increase your happiness, and significantly benefit your organization. When you set goals, you create a vision of what your life or your business could look like. You know the end result. Goal means your end result. You have a clear, broader picture that is how my life is going to look. That is how my business is going to look if I achieve this goal. So you have a clear picture of what you are going to get after working on your goal, after setting your goal. That is goal setting. For example, when you decide on a financial change to save more money and then set a certain amount to save each month, that is example of goal setting. Now you've decided that you want to save more money. For that, what goal you have set, that every month I am going to save 20% of my salary, 15% of my salary, being specific. This is the perfect example of goal setting. Now, this was just a briefing about what we are going to start in the next session of goal setting. If you have any doubt till here, like what is goal setting, how it is different from goal, if you have any doubt related to these two things, you can ask me now. Any doubts related to goal setting and goals? No. That means you are clear what is goal setting. Right? When you want to achieve something, a very simple definition, a very simple line, keep that in mind. When you want to achieve something, when you want to accomplish something, so when you identify that thing and when you just set that as a goal and give a time frame that within this time frame, I have to achieve this, this says that yes, you are establishing a measurable goal and it is known as goal setting. It's a purpose, it's a process that will start when you identify what you want from your life, what you want to achieve. If you identify that, the process is finished and you set that as your goal. You want to earn money, you want to go with your, you want to save more money. So your goal setting is saving 10% of your salary every month. That is your goal setting. You've identified the need first, that this is my need. This is what I want to achieve. And now for that, what you have set, that is the goal setting. So with this, we have finished today's class. If you don't have any doubt related to any of the things which we have discussed today, so are we good to wind up the session? Yes. Okay. So we are going to wind up the session. Then bye-bye. Take care. Have a great evening ahead and see you tomorrow with next 5 topics for the day. Bye-bye. Take care.